Fabricate his instrument.
This is like he's prepping. It's like honey water. What's in it?
I'm not telling.
I like that. Cheers. But I don't have anything.
Man down, man down.
I know you're excited about this.
That was a lot.
Woo! Hockey.
Woo! Don't even know what happened.
Testing test, radio.
It had the restart thing on there, so hopefully that. It should be better now. But there was like a thing that said like restart me.
We're going to do a sound check here as we warm up on the ice. Both teams are skating around getting the pucks ready. Radio check, make sure you can hear us. Okay, warm-ups are over. We're gathering up the pucks. Should start the game here in just a minute. North Stars versus Oilers. For those of you watching at home, looking forward to it.
Okay, hopefully.
Hot dang, welcome North Star Nation. Getting geared up to go here, taking the ice. Michael commentating for Amber today. Twice the talk, half the fun is when Amber's here, but we're going to give it a good go. So looks like we got Logan in the net. Starting off, we have Mason Jacob at the faceoff. Jacob takes it, moves it forward. Here comes back Taves on defense with Marion. Dynamic duo back there. Jacob takes the puck into the zone, pushes it forward. Adrian fighting for the puck, brings it back to Taves. Taves dumps it in. Jacob's there, but can't get a hold of it. Marion catches the puck, brings it up to Jacob. Jacob's fighting in front of the net, tripped by the goalie, and it's around to the side. Taves steps up to keep the puck in. Adrian drops back to cover. Puck shot on net. Goalie covers it. We'll have a face-off in the zone. There we go. All right, we're getting our first line change here. Looks like on defense, we're going to switch it up to Thomas and Cade. On offense, we have Eamon taking the face-off. Soren taking the face-off? Soren up there with us. Soren's fighting for the puck. And Charlie's in there with him. There we go. Fighting for the puck in the neutral zone. Looks like Soren comes free with it into the zone, but it's going to be pushed back out. Thomas fields it, dumps it back in the zone for an offsides. We'll have another face-off just outside. Going to stick with these lines. Again, that's Soren, Eamon, and Charlie out there on offense with Cade and Thomas on defense. Puck's dropped, and we're off. Oilers bring the puck through, and they bring it into the zone, quickly pressured by Charlie. Thomas goes behind the net to pick the puck up, cycles it back, but it's gathered by an Oiler. We're going to try to bring it out of the zone, and there goes here goes Eamon with the puck. Eamon to Soren. Soren brings it up, fighting to get it out of the zone, unsuccessful. Oilers bring it up. Cade steps up to fend him off, shots over the net. Here's Charlie fighting for it on the side. Clears it. Thomas gathers. Thomas chips it up to Soren and Eamon. Here comes Eamon. Batted free. I'm sorry, there's Soren. Now the puck's back in the Oilers zone. Here come the Oilers looking to bring it through. Quick dangle, a shot, and a score. Ooh. Some fancy stick work on behalf of the Oilers puts them up 1-0 with 13 minutes left in the first period. Looking at a line change here, we've got Liam, Boston, and Finnegan up on offense. Taves and Marion on defense. Puck's dropped, and here we go. Oilers gather it, bring it into the zone. Taves is on it, chips it free. Liam picks it up, and here he goes. He's fighting on the sides, has the puck taken. Marion gets it. Here goes Marion with a little ice ahead, passes it up. Finnegan takes a shot. Rebounds gathered by the Oilers. They take it behind the net. Here comes Boston now, picks up the puck. Passes it across. Nobody there to handle it, but Taves grabs it and puts it back in on the net. Puck's under the goalie. Ref lets it go. And here we are again. Liam with it. Liam's trying to get it in front. Boston steps up to help. Marion gets it at the blue line. Marion bringing it around. Marion pokes it through. Fighting for it. Here goes Boston in the corner. Oilers pass it up. Taves steps up and gets the puck, puts it behind the net. Coming around, Liam going to fight for it. Oilers get the puck, trying to get it out of the zone. Unsuccessful. North Stars keep it in. Everybody fighting for it on the sides that time. Finnegan with the puck. Taves steps up, dumps it in. Here goes Liam in the corner to fight some more. Boston has it at the blue line, tries to dangle, unsuccessful. And we got a breakaway with Boston and Marion chasing. Boston breaks up the play. Oilers managed to get a shot on net, but easily blocked. Okay, here we go the other direction. Liam with the puck. Finnegan there to help him. Liam takes in the middle. Now the side tries to pass to Finnegan. It comes back. Liam shoots 5-hole and scores. We're tied with 11 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first period. Beautiful work by Liam and Finnegan on that one. A line change, and here we go. We have Adrian, Charlie, and Boston. That's not Boston. Mason up there. My apologies. Puck's dropped. Mason's fighting for it. Oilers bring it around, dumped in the zone. Thomas is going to pick it up behind the net. Here comes Thomas with the puck. He dumps it up the sides to Adrian. Adrian fighting to get the puck out, unsuccessful. Jacob turns around and gets it. Jacob dumps it to Adrian. Oilers intercept and bring it out of the zone. Thomas gets it out of the zone, back in for an offside. So we'll have a face-off outside. Lineup looks like Jacob, Adrian, and Mason in. Jacob fights for the puck and pushes it through. Here comes Jacob. Adrian there to help. It chips into the zone. Now we're fighting to see if we can get hold of it. Adrian and Jacob in the corner. It comes back. Thomas has the defense. He's fighting with the Oilers player on a race. Oilers player slips up. Here we go. Dump back in the zone. Nice stop by the ref. Jacob chips it up. See if he can get it out. Still going for the puck. Now it's clear of the zone. Oilers trying to reset. Jacob breaking up the play. Now Cade has the puck with a little bit of speed. Here he goes. Cade up the side. Puck's chipped free. Jacob in to get it. Boston now pushing up, and we got a fight here on the boards. Boston circling back, going for the puck. Cade steps up to challenge him. Cade steals the puck, clears it up, chipped out of the zone. Here goes Mason. Mason with some speed, but can't quite get there fast enough. We'll have another offsides call. Line change for the North Stars. Changing both sides. Here come the ladies on defense, Marion and Taves. We're bringing all the way back for an intentional offsides. On offense, it looks like we have Charlie, Eamon, and we're missing one. Oh, that's why we're missing one. It wasn't an offsides. It was a penalty. We got one in the box, so we'll be shorthanded on a penalty kill. Aiming in the corner to get it. Busts it loose. Taves picks it up with some speed. Here comes Taves working around the outside, but she's pushed against the boards. Charlie circles around. It's chipped up. Marion going behind the net to pick it up. We're going to have an icing call. Go to the other side. Trying to figure out who's in the penalty box there. Not sure who that was called on. Looks like it might be Cade in the penalty box, but not sure. Going to have a face-off on the other side. Here's Eamon to take the face-off. Charlie in there to help him on offense. The ladies on defense. Puck's dropped to the center. Charlie goes for it. Gets it loose. Chips it to Eamon. Push back to Marion. Marion takes time, gathers, and it looks like the Oilers get it free. Taves really flying to get back. Catches up to the Oilers. We're going to end up working for the puck behind the net. Charlie gets the puck behind the net, clears the zone. Here comes Eamon with a set of wheels, racing the Oilers. A little bit of interference on the Oilers, knocks Eamon down. It's chipped up. Taves goes for it behind the net. Icing is waved off. Taves has the puck and is getting some pressure. She brings it to the middle. Oilers have it. Eamon and Charlie break that up. That's not Charlie. That's Soren. Eamon and Soren break that up. Soren on a quick substitution comes in. Here we go the other direction. Adrian comes in, pushing for the puck. Brings it back in neutral ice. Adrian again putting pressure on. Here comes the Oilers. Oilers get a shot through traffic, easily blocked by Logan. Adrian in the corner, grabs the puck. Here we go. Nice work. Adrian pushes it free on the boards. Boston now in. Boston's in here. Good work, Boston. Nicely done. Chipped back. Thomas puts it right back up. Kicked by an Oiler. We'll see where this goes. Adrian doing a good job here on the boards. Thomas steps up, breaks up the play. Liam gathers the puck. Liam shoots it up. Gathered by the defense. Defense dumps it back in. Here goes Liam. Liam in the corner. A little pushing and shoving going on. Finnegan to help. Come free with the puck. Nice work. Uh-oh. Oiler with a clear shot. Logan with a nice stop. Thomas finally has the puck in some room. He brings it up to Finnegan. Finnegan and Liam going after it. Defense going for a line change. Here comes Taves Marion. Taves getting in the game. Slides up, stop on the blue line. North Stars get the puck up in the zone, and here we go. It's cleared out. This is going to be an icing. We're going to have a face-off going the other direction. Penalty is over. We're full strength again. We got 7 minutes left in the first period. Going to have a line change on the offensive side. Here comes, we got Jacob, we got Mason, and we have Adrian. Face off in the Oilers zone. We drop the puck, and here we go. Oilers gather it, try to clear it out. Bounces over Marion's stick, and she's skating back to get it with a little pressure behind her. Doesn't look like it's going to be icing. Marion's got a little speed behind the net. She gets the puck pulled away from her. She's still got it on the boards, actually. Good fight. Way to go, Marion. Pushing and shoving. Heck yeah. Taves covered in front of the net. Taves breaks up the play. Cleared up to over Jacob's stick. Oilers get it. Shoot high. It's blocked in the middle of the ice. Looks like we got Mason and Jacob working together. Here comes Jacob. Now we got what we need going. We got Jacob going with Adrian helping him. Jacob makes a nice dangle through. Hooked a little bit by an Oiler. Shot behind the net. Here we go. Oh, Cade holds the puck in. Nicely done. Doesn't last long, though. But Adrian's got it on the boards. Slips up. Puck's at his feet. Cleared into the zone. Jacob chasing it. Looks like the Oilers have it. We'll see what happens. Oilers hit it on the boards. Mason's there to, didn't keep it in the zone. Cade gathers. Little slip on the stick. Adrian ends up with the puck. Pressured up to Jacob. Jacob's got it. Here we go. Jacob getting pushed a little bit on the boards. Puck's cleared out of the zone. Cade's going to gather it on defense. Dumped it in. We'll call that an icing. Bring it back the other direction. Line change and a goalie change. So Ethan jumping in the net. We have on offense, we have Eamon, we have Charlie, and we have Soren. Defense is going to be Thomas and Cade. Puck's dropped. There goes Eamon. Cade steps up, tries to chip it out, gathered up by the Oilers. They shoot, but Thomas stops it before it gets to net. Thomas up to Charlie. Charlie gathers on the boards. Ends up in Oilers' hands. Back to Thomas. We're playing a little tennis here, but we got it. We came out ahead. Here comes Charlie. Eamon's there to help. Charlie in the zone. He's still after it. Pressuring the Oilers. Oilers try to clear. No luck yet. Back to Cade. Cade holds it in the zone nicely. Comes away with the puck. He's still going for it. Dumps it in. Here goes Eamon behind the net. Eamon with a nice little move there. Pushes the defense out of the way. Ends up with the puck in the corner. They're still going for it. Eamon comes out with it. Nicely done. Beautiful pass. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, beautiful pass across, but the goalie slid over there to stop it. That was Eamon over to Soren. Goalie committed and made the nice save. Puck didn't come out with the battle, but there's Thomas stepping up to hold it in. There's Eamon going to help. Thomas has it, passes it over to Cade. Slips through his feet. Now here come the Oilers. Cade going into pressure. The ref's going to call that tripping. Thomas touches the puck, and sure enough, Cade will return to the penalty box after exchanging pleasantries with one of the Oilers players. Another Oilers power play. We're going to do a penalty kill here in just a minute. We got 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first period. Score is 1-1. This will be the second. Oh, no. We got dual penalties on this. It is not going to be a power play. We got both an Oiler and Cade in the box. We'll see what they set up for time on this one. Not sure what the call was made originally, and then a bit of retaliation on the Oilers side to make it 5-on-5. No penalty, just a couple folks in the penalty box, or no power play, just a couple folks in the penalty box. We got Finn, we got Liam, and we got Boston in there. Here we go. Chipped in the zone, Marion to handle. Marion dumps it up to Boston. Boston's got some speeds, taking around the outside. Other defender comes across. Here it goes behind the net. Finnegan to play it. Hit around the sides, faster than Marion can get there. Icing's waved off. Here comes Marion with some speed. We'll see what goes on. Oh, hard to handle the puck. Hard to get it off the boards. Ends up on an Oilers stick, but we gathered it behind the net. Now it's Taves fighting in the corner. Here goes Taves. Working the corner. She gets the puck. Pushing up the boards. Goes to the middle where Marion's there to easily field it. Let's see what Beals does. Here she comes. It is chipped away from her control. Back to Liam. Liam back to Marion. Marion and Taves both fighting for it. We got to watch out behind us here, folks. Boston tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. And now we should have a real power play. This will be our first power play of the period. We're going to get one substitution on defense. We got, full substitution on defense. We got Marion and Taves out. We got Thomas in. Cade's still in the box, so it'll be Soren jumping in to help him on defense. Thomas and Soren on defense. Here we start the power play. Here we go. Oh, Liam gets a chance in front of the net, but can't get control of the puck in the chaos. Thomas gets a shot that's deflected by Oilers. Here comes Boston. Boston shoots behind the net. Liam fighting, getting back there. Oilers try to clear it. Soren's got it under control. Soren dumps it in the corner. Here comes Finnegan behind the net to give him grief. It's poked away. Oilers trying to clear. They do. Thomas gathers it, passes it over to Soren. Soren to bring it up. Soren dumps it in the net. Finnegan going in after it again. Boston headed to the bench for a quick change. Here comes Jacob in for it. Jacob looking to handle the puck. He does. Nice move around an Oiler. Here comes Jacob. Fancy stick work in the corner. Finnegan's in front. See what Jacob can do. Jacob goes to tuck it in. Oh, nice stop by the goalie. Thomas going to the bench for a quick change. Here comes Taves to help on defense. Atta boy, Adrian. Adrian showing him who's in charge in the corner. Nicely done. It's him against three, but he's holding his own. Man, he's he's pushing against three of them. Good for him. Jacob comes free the puck. Jacob on his knee. Oh, my gosh. Jacob tripped up, dropped to a knee, backhands it 5-hole to take the lead. Absolutely spectacular work by a couple people there. Jacob with the goal, but my gosh, Adrian sure fought in that corner. That was beautiful work. All right, we got the ladies back out on defense, Taves and Marion. On the offensive side, we got Adrian, Jacob, and Mason staying out there. Here we go. Taves gets the puck, tries to clear it out of the zone, but doesn't. Oilers catch it. Taves and Marion after him. They're taking it behind the net. Oh, slick move by Boston. That's not Boston, by Mason. Mason's doing some dangling. He gets through four of them, but the fifth one gets him. Chip back up and dump back. Oilers handle it. We'll see if we can't get it back. We can. Taves sends it up, fielded again by the Oilers. And here we go behind the net. Here comes Marion to field it behind the net. She brings it back in the corner. Goes the other way. Nice moves. Brings it around. Adrian's there to gather it. He's got control, and we're on the move. Chipped up. We're going to call that icing. Ref slow to raise his hand for a foot chase, but here we go back the other direction. Kate and Ethan back there making sure they're ready. Thomas with Kate on defense. On offense, it looks like we have Charlie. We have their Eamon taking the face off, chips it up. Oh, no. Oh, somehow a pass got through and a player standing behind everybody got it, but he missed the backhand. Thomas goes after it, chips it out of the zone. Here comes Eamon with some speed. Oh. Oilers going back the other direction. Thomas handles it, brings it across. Soren, looks like that's Soren over there. Sure is. Soren takes it into the zone. Confronts two Oilers there. Oilers fight through, and that'll end the period. End of the first period. It is 2-1 North Stars on a pretty good game thus far. Okay, we've regrouped on the bench. We've cheered. We've organized. We've made exchanges, and here we go again. Looks like Logan in the net right now. Thomas and Kate on defense. On offense, we have Soren, Eamon, and Charlie. Goalies wave. They're ready to go. Oilers are not. Two more joining the play. Here we are. Puck's dropped, and we're off. All right, a nice move from Eamon. He gathers the puck and brings it into the zone. little difficulty in his skates. Now it's two of them going the other direction. Oh, looks like Logan brings that around after a shot. Oilers kind of push the puck through there, but here we go. Oilers have it free in the corner. Never mind. Who is that? Eamon brings it up, clears it out of the zone. Oilers gather around, going back the other direction. Puck is sent out, and now it's gathered up by Soren. Here's Eamon with it. Eamon's got a little speed, takes it to the outside. Oh, wow. Checked into the boards from the defense. Tried to clear. Thomas is there to stop it. Thomas shoots nothing but Oilers in the way, so it's blocked and comes the other direction. Chipped out. We got a foot race. Here's Cade going. Cade gets there in time, breaks up the play. Puck sitting in the corner. We're doing Oiler. Up, broken up again. Cade gets it, chips it up the boards. Boston and Oiler trip over each other. Oilers come back to gather it. Boston in hot pursuit. Puck's brought up. Cade gathers it. We got a defensive change going on. Marion now in for Thomas. Marion has to get back in a hurry to catch this play. No problem for her. She gets in there plenty of time. Stick tangled up in a Oilers player. Puck's back in the corner. There goes Beals around to get it. Here comes Beals behind the net. She's got a little speed, but it's getting pressured. She brings it up to Liam. Liam in the corner. Now it's back behind the net. Here comes Boston. He's got a little time. He can look up and move. He's got Finnegan ahead of him. Up to Finn. Finn catches the puck nicely. Oh, a nice little move from Finn. It dumps in the zone, but another defenseman's there to gather it. Marion steps up on a play to disrupt it, but the Oilers get it and push it back. Here's going to be a shot. Oh, high shot. Logan gets a glove on it, and it ends up over the net. Pushed up to Liam. Liam's got it. Liam easily clears the zone around the defenseman. Would have thought offsides, but not. Dumped back into the zone. Now here comes Taves with it. Taves up the corner, up the side. She clears it. Boston now after it. Taves again. Taves dumps it in. Now Boston's pressuring the defense. Here's Finnegan. Puck comes loose. Oilers get a hold of it. Oilers pushing against Marion, but no problem for her. She gets him out to the outside. Taves in to help. Liam chips it across the blue line, and now we're back in the neutral zone. Boston has it. Boston working on the boards. Oilers come free with it. Marion first to challenge. Taves has the middle. Puck is free. Logan kicks it to the side. Oh, nice pass up. Oh, Liam had it, but the Oilers stepped up and stole it from him. Into the corner. Marion in there. Pushed loose. Liam messing it up. Messing up the Oilers' opportunity, that is. We got a lot going on there. Okay, now we got some open ice. Here comes Marion. Oh, here she goes. She's got some speed and some ice. Let's see what she can do. Go, Marion. She's got the outside. She's pushing in. Oh, barely kept from the net. A lot of speed. Just didn't quite get that last corner. Here's Finnegan with it. Finnegan working. Sorry, that's Jacob. Jacob gets it. Jacob tripped up in front of the net. Adrian in the corner. Change on defense. They're coming the other direction. Thomas and Cade getting back. Here they come. Thomas breaks it up, takes it into the corner. A little pushing and shoving going on there, making sure they're not free to pursue the puck. Jacob gets it. Jacob with some dangles through the middle. Oh, puck goes through his feet, though. Cade breaks up a play. Now it's the Oilers. Thomas has got him. Chipped up. Logan easily stops it, but it's behind the net. Thomas gathers it. Thomas slips up, loses the puck. Oh, shots wide of the net. Trying to bring around the other side. Up to the blue line. Shot back in. Looks like Thomas is going to gather this in the corner. Thomas has a bit of time, a little room. Chips it up. Oh, and a nice pass across. Mason passed it over to Adrian, but just didn't quite connect. Adrian works through in the boards. Adrian's got it. He's got help from Mason if he wants it. 3 Oilers back there on Adrian again. Jacob pushing and shoving in front. Oilers come free with it. Here goes Oilers trying to cherry pick. Thomas and Cade have them. Cade doesn't let the Oiler through. He ends up with the puck. A little bit of time to look around. Up on the boards high. Puck clears out of the zone. Back in for an offsides call. We'll have a lines change and a face-off. Here come the ladies on defense. We got Marion and Taves in. On offense, we got Eamon lining up for the face-off. Looks like we got Soren with them, and I think that's Charlie. Puck's cleared out of the zone. Here comes Eamon. Eamon's got 3 on him. Works in the board. There's going to be a check from behind into the boards. We're going to have a penalty on that one set up for a North Stars power play. We have 9 minutes and 23 seconds left in the second period. Score is 2-1 North Stars. Pretty good game going back and forth, a little pushing, a little shoving, but thus far it's been very exciting. Puck's dropped. Eamon working for it. Cleared over to Taves. Taves steps up and puts it in the middle. Soren pressuring him. Cleared out before Marion can get there. Marion gathers it, dumps it into the zone, and there goes Eamon. Eamon pushes it behind the Oiler turns, tries to clear. Marion holds it in. Marion comes free with the puck. Here we go. She's got it, takes it to the middle. Oh, we're fighting for it. Oh, yeah. That's what we needed. So Soren fighting for the puck, gets it loose to Eamon. Eamon gets a nice backhand goal around the edge of the goalie, put it in the corner of the net. Beautiful play set up by Marion's work, gathering the puck here on the blue line. Pitched it across to her offense. Offense took it from there. Score is now 3-1 North Stars. 8 minutes, 51 seconds left in the second period. Ladies are staying on defense. On offense, we have, I believe that's Liam. I believe that Boston and Finnegan. So Oilers come free. Finnegan's chasing them. There's Finn tying them up. Yep. Finn pushing against 2 of them. Puck comes loose. Finnegan again. Oh, here comes Boston to help in the corner. Boston's in the corner with Finnegan and Taves. Oilers come free, but Finnegan's got him before he can do anything with it. Boston now giving him grief in the corner. It's going to go to the other side. Liam's on it. Liam gets the puck in some time. Passes it up. Really nice pass to Boston. Slipped off a backhand. Back into the corner. Marion's got it. She's got time to look up. She passes it up, but it's held into the corner. Finnegan after it. We got a penalty on somebody. We got a high sticking. High sticking, not a penalty. We're going to take the puck to the other side, though, and have a face-off in the Oiler zone. Changing out the defense. Here's Thomas and Cade on defense. We're keeping the offense. We got Boston, Finnegan, and Liam there. Lining up. Refs getting players where they need to be. Here we go. Puck's dropped. Over to Liam. Comes back to Thomas. Thomas gets it set up for a dangerous backhand. Whose kid is that? Boston going back to cover it. Thomas tried to backhand it across to his teammate Cade, and it was intercepted. In the chase, we had a penalty. We're going to once again send Cade to the penalty box. And don't understand what the call was, but the refs are making sure they understand it, having a quick conversation there. I think it's one of those calls. I'm not sure what happened, but it looked bad, so raise your hand. We'll see what they come up with as they go to the scorekeeper. Those you just tuning in, it is 3-1 North Stars over the Oilers. We got 7 minutes and 52 seconds left in the second period. Oilers will have their third power play. Minute and 30-second power play starting in just a moment. We have a switch on our side. Thomas comes out. Soren goes in. trying to see who's playing what in there. We've got, looks like Liam, Boston, Soren. Oh, I'm sorry, Thomas is still out there. And Thomas. Checking with the goalie. Quick gathering up there. Make sure we all have a good plan. We're going to get set up here in just a second. Be ready to go. Refs are over there talking to the Oilers coach. We'll see what they come up with. Looks like they've got it all determined now. Hooking. They're going to give a call for hooking if I remember my signals correctly. All right, Cade's in the box sin bin for a minute and a half for hooking. Puck's dropped, and here we go. Boston very nicely handles the face-off. Brings it up. He's got some speed and is pushed into the boards. He loses it, but Liam's there to help. Soren coming in to help him. Man, Boston's on fire. He's covering some ice. Here goes Boston. Controls the puck down there. He's got two of them on him. Liam now behind the net. Gives him some grief. Slows him down enough. Now Boston and Liam are on him. Oh, puck's loose. Oh, over to Boston. Couldn't control it. Back in the corner. They're going to pass it up and try to handle this. Soren steps up and disrupts the Oilers' play, but they get it back. Here's a 2-on-1 against Thomas. Puck goes back. Thomas racing the corner. Foot race is won by the North Stars. The pass is deflected around the back, and here comes Boston again. He's got some speed. Boston and Liam working together on the side. Puck goes back. I'm sorry, that was Soren and Liam working together inside. Puck went back to Boston. Soren once again clears it. Liam chasing. Liam disrupts the Oilers' play. Here goes Soren. Soren and Liam working together. Boston steps up. Soren, Boston. Boston's coming loose with it. God, he can get some speed here. This might work. Oh, what was close to a really good tangle. Boston chipped it between the skates. Turned. The guy was caught off guard, ran right into Boston, and here we go again. All right. Liam and Boston fighting for it. Puck chipped up. Now Thomas is dueling an Oiler to see. Oiler takes a long shot, easily handled by Ethan. Oh, no. Ian chipped it out to Thomas. Thomas overwhelmed. Ended up losing the puck. Puck ended up in front of the net with two Oilers there, and it was just too much chaos. Oilers managed to get it free and sneak it through. That makes the score 3-2 North Stars. We have 6 minutes left in the second period. That'll end the power play. We got one too many on the ice. We're going to see who's Finnegan skating to the bench. Looks like on offense, we're going to go with Mason, Jacob, and Adrian. Taves gathers the puck, picks it up to Mason. Mason moving around the defense. Collision loses his stick. Oilers take it behind the net. Here's Jacob to give him grief. They chip it up. Marion tries to stop it. She slips a little. Here's Taves now breaking up a 2-on-1. She does a heck of a job. Puck is shot high, and that looks like Ethan gathers it in a glove save. Really nice work with Taves and Ethan there. Taves broke up a 2-on-1. They ended up with a high shot, but no problem for our goalie. Going to have a face-off in our zone. Dropped. Jacob handles it. Up to Adrian. Adrian bringing it forward back to Jacob. Here goes Jacob and Mason. Ref says no offsides. Jacob bringing it in front of the net. Jacob around behind. Chips it up. Here's Taves. Taves breaks up the Oilers' play, but it's cleared out of the zone. Jacob can't get his skates back out in time, so we'll have a quick offsides. Offsides just outside of the Oilers zone. It is 5 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second period. We're going to keep our offensive line. We're going to keep both lines. Ladies on defense. On offense, we got Mason, we got Jacob, and we got Adrian. Puck is dropped and we're off. Jacob back to Taves. Taves back to Jacob. Jacob to Adrian. Oh, goodness. Oh, what was almost a beautiful opportunity. Jacob came very close to breaking through with the puck. Just couldn't quite get it to his hockey stick. Marion brings it up. Marion to Mason. Mason with some nice stick handling. Brings it out of the zone. He's getting pressured by too many, but ends up cutting the puck free. And once again, Jacob was really close to another beautiful opportunity. Marion fighting over there. Beautifully done. She takes the what they call competitive contact line against the defense, pushes the player out of the way, and comes away with the puck. Now we're back in the corner. There's Adrian. Adrian exercising a little competitive contact himself. Oilers come free with the puck. Kerfluffle in front of the net, as Amber would say, and it's cleared back to the defense. Defense can't handle it. Taves breaks it free. Taves loses it, but Mason picks it up. Mason can't control it. Now it's in the Oilers zone. Adrian going for it. Jacob comes away with it. Jacob's got a little room. Jacob bringing it around for the backhand. Jacob with it still. Some nice moves. Goalie gets it before Mason can get there. We're going to change up both sides. We got Thomas and Cade on defense. We got Charlie, Eamon, and Soren on offense. Face off in the Oilers zone. It is 3 minutes, 54 seconds left in the second period. Puck is dropped. Oilers bring it back. Soren after him. Tried to clear. Cade gets a slap shot. Goalie stops it. Oilers have it. Soren giving them heck. Cleared out. Thomas to Cade. Cade sets up. Cade's going to dump it in, and there goes Eamon. One Oiler busts free with it, but Thomas is there to stop him. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. A little back and forth across the blue line. Now it's Eamon going for the puck. Cleared back. Oilers defense gathers it. Eamon chasing the Oilers defender. Charlie in there after him. Looks like Mason was the one to break that up. Up to Eamon. Ref's holding it up for icing. Yep, we're going to have an icing. We're going the other direction. Line change. Here come the ladies on defense. On offense, we are going to have Finnegan. We're going to have Liam. We're going to have Boston. Refs get set up. 3 minutes left in the second period, and here we go. Puck is dropped. Oilers get a shot wide of the net. Marion's back behind the net. She turns, goes the other direction, has a little time. Gives the puck to Liam. Liam trying to get it out of the zone, but can't. Oh, no, some fancy work on an Oiler. He gets a shot. A nice block by Ethan. Ethan with a beautiful kick save. Taves tries to clear the zone and can't. Oilers have it. Oilers try to get in front of the net. Marion breaks it up. Here we go. Boston's got the puck. He's got a little ice, and he's on the move. He's stopped at the blue line. Coming the other way. Taves hustling to get back. Marion's got it under control. It looks. Shot wide. Finnegan with it behind the net. Finnegan's got it. He's looking up. He shoots it up to Liam. Liam handling it. Hitting the back. We're going to call that. Going to be a power play for the North Stars after Liam is hitting the back while trying to handle the puck. Okay, we got a line change. We're going the other direction. Here on offense, we're going to have Mason, Jacob, and Adrian. Defense, we got Thomas and Cade. Jacob looking back like he's going to give a shot to Cade. Cade looking like he's really ready. Puck's dropped. Back to Cade. It's on his backhand side. He tries to turn it around and slips. Dumps it in the corner. Puck is cleared way back. Ref's calling this tipped. We're not going to have an icing. Cade to handle this. Thomas making sure. Cade brings it around. He's moving pretty quick. He pushes through. Here goes Cade. He cuts to the middle. He lines up. He shoots. Nice coast to coast on Cade's part. Just barely missed the edge of the net. He circles back and gathers the puck as the Oilers try to clear it high off the glass to Jacob. Jacob's in the corner with it. Jacob tries to get to Adrian. Adrian shoots, barely wedged under the goalie's pad. Woo! That was close right there. Really nice work on behalf of Cade, Jacob, and Adrian. We're going to get lined up and go again. .44 seconds left on the power play, minute left in the period. Adrian in the corner. Adrian to Jacob. Jacob can't handle it. Oh, nice. That was Mason. Mason puts it in. We got a goal from Mason, assisted by Adrian. That's going to put the North Stars up 4-2 with 1 minute left in the second period. Absolutely fantastic work getting the puck out of that corner. The line changing. Here we go. We got the ladies on defense. We got Eamon, Soren, and Charlie on offense. Puck drops, and we're off. Eamon pushes it through, but the Oilers gather it. Chipped up. Dumped in. Taves slips. Marion's got it. Here comes Marion. She's got her head up. Dumps it to Charlie. Puck slips by Charlie. It's gathered back. The Oilers dump it in the zone. Fighting in the other corner. Charlie again trying to clear it. He gets it up to the Oiler. Oiler dumps it back in the corner. Soren going after, but Taves will end up getting it. Taves brings it around, and Eamon after it. It's dumped back in, gathered by an Oiler. Shot wide. Mason going for it. I think that's Mason. Trying to get it out of our zone, and we can't quite do it. Oilers holding strong there in the corner. Got 2 seconds left. That's going to end the period right there. All right, folks, we got a 4-2 lead. Got a great back-and-forth game going on, and we've been playing really well as a team. So we're going to gather up 1 minute for a break, and we'll be back at the third period. All right. Getting lined back up. Strategies and pleasantries exchanged at the bench. Goalie changed out. We got Logan in the net right now. Thomas and Cade on defense. We got Finnegan. We got Boston and Liam on offense. Oilers get set up. Ref checks, drops the puck, and we're off. Brought back to Cade. Here comes Cade with some speed. Cade's pushed into the boards. Comes free with it. Takes a shot, but it's deflected into the corner. Liam with a nice heads-up play. Liam covering back for Cade as he stepped up. Finnegan tries to chip it in. Oiler comes away with it. Thomas is after him. Goes around. He gets a shot. All right, Logan gets a glove up. Doesn't catch it, but gets it pushed away. Back to the Oiler blue line. Here's Boston with it. Boston being pushed around a little bit, but if he can come free. Oh, nice dangle between the legs. He's got it free. What can he do? Oh, a backhand shot off the pipes. Spectacular work by Boston. He's going to get the puck back, I hope. A glove in front. He shoots. Yeah, absolutely deserved that one. So Boston gathered it in front after a deflection from the goalie. Had a nice backhand in the top shelf for a goal. Man, Boston worked hard for that one. He dang sure earned it. Tip of the cap to Liam and Finnegan on that one for the teamwork. Liam covering back on defense when Cade stepped up. Absolutely great team play there by the North Stars. We're going to get the ladies back on defense. Taves and Marion going to check his skate there with Jacob. Looks like he's got everything under control. Jacob coming out for the face-off. Adrian and Mason to help him. Mason comes free with the puck. Oh, he's got it. Some nice dangles. Jacob has it now. Oh, Jacob takes it behind, trying to get in front to his team. Behind the net, it's brought around. See if Taves can get there in time. She can't quite. It's going to come out of the zone. She catches it. Went to dump it in. The North Stars saved an offsides on our part. Jacob again almost had an opportunity. Marion's going to catch it behind the net. She's got her eyes up. She slides it over to Adrian. Adrian brings it out of the zone. Mason with it back to Adrian. Adrian looks, and I think he's going to dump it in. No, Mason gathers it. We're back to Marion. Marion's looking up to Mason. Nicely done. Oh, here he goes. Come on. Almost came free with the puck. We have a defensive change. Cade's got it in his skates. He's trying not to let the guy through. Jacob helping out. Puck goes to the other side. There's Thomas after him. Thomas and Jacob working to make sure he doesn't break free. Oh, they try to tuck it around. No room. They're going to chip it up. Cade's got it under his skate and controls it that way. Nice little trick. So Oilers have it now, bring it into the zone. That looks like Jacob that stops the player. Cade grabs the puck. Cade behind the net. Over to Jacob. Jacob trying to get out of the zone. Looks like he will. He does. He gets through. Mason with it. Mason with the dangle. We're going to change out real quick. Here comes Eamon. Back to Cade. Cade's going to clear it easily. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a... Yep, go. Oh, we got a 1-on-0. Come on. Okay, on an interesting play, it looked like Adrian would have had the breakaway. I think that was Adrian. Was checked by the defender. Ref raised his hand for the penalty, but delayed the penalty. I think that was Mason, if I remember right, that came through with the puck. And Mason couldn't quite get it away before the puck came free. Oilers touched it for a delayed penalty call. We're going to have a North Stars power play. Got a 1:30 power play. We have 10 minutes left in the game. Puck's dropped, and Soren's handling it. Back to the Oilers. Charlie disrupts the play. Taves grabs the puck. Puck's chipped loose. Taves brings it back in the neutral zone. Eamon chips it loose. And here goes Soren. Soren loses it, but we're still in it. Soren goes back to get it. Nicely done. And the puck ends up coming loose in the Oilers zone. Puck's back. Charlie working for it. Comes loose. Marion gets it. Marion wants to run. She chips it up. Eamon's after it. Eamon comes loose. Come on, Eamon. Oh, Eamon with a shot just wide. Nice work getting free with that puck. Back the other way. Oilers have it. Oilers have a little time. They try to go high on the boards, but Taves handles it. Taves gets a shot. It's behind the net. Eamon giving him grief. Back the other way. Can Marion hold it in? She does. Marion holds it in. Back to Eamon. Here we go the other direction. Soren's going to mess up the play. Taves gets a stick on it, so there'll be no icing, but Marion's got it. Marion handles the puck. She looks up. She goes through two to get it out of the zone, and we get a line change. Here's Boston after it. Boston goes for it. They're going to call that tripping. Oilers still have the puck. It's still a delayed tripping penalty. North Stars finally get it. Boston should go to the penalty box that one. That's going to be tripping. We have 8 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third period. It is 5-2 North Stars. Oilers have a 1 minute 30-second power play as Boston goes to the sin bin. We got Cade and Thomas on defense. We're picking who our offense is going to be. Looks like it's going to be Liam and Finnegan out there. Liam and Finnegan for the penalty kill. Boston and Cade on defense. Finnegan goes to the middle. Liam takes the puck drop. Liam tries to chip it up. Oilers get it. They try to get it center, but it just goes across. Now here's Finn. Finn's going after the puck. North Stars do. Shot is high. Comes in the net. I don't know if Logan could see that one. Came up high and dropped in just in the corner of the net. So that'll end the power play for the Oilers. Score is now 5-3. We have 8 minutes left in the third period. Here's the puck drop, and we go. Boston comes free with it. Boston takes it into the zone. Cade steps up. Once again, Liam with a nice heads up. He's covering on defense. Finnegan in the corner, working hard. Boston helping. Boston now fighting with it in his skates. Here we go. Finnegan and Boston working together, not letting the Oilers get the puck out. Finnegan still in there pushing and shoving. Nice work. See who comes free with it. Boston's in with them. Finn gives it. Oh, it's loose. They're still going for it. Nice work, boys. Comes free to Cade. Off Cade's skate. We're going to clear the zone, but Cade's going to handle it. He wants it. He goes for it. Stops at the blue line. Takes a shot. Shot's high. It drops down. Kicked out. Slips off an Oilers stick. They try to clear it. Can't. Now dropped in. Here's Liam in the corner. Here's Finn in the corner. Here's Boston in the corner. Over to Thomas. Thomas dumps it back in. Oilers get it. Cade stops it. Back to Thomas. Thomas needs to handle it and look up. He gives it back to Cade. Cade to Liam. Liam loses it in his skates. Cade brings it in. Liam covers. Cade shoots. Oh, glove save Oilers. We got 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third period. Scores 5-3 North Stars. We're going to do a full line change on this. We got the ladies playing defense. We got Jacob. I believe that's Soren. No, Adrian, Mason, Jacob. Here we go. Puck's dropped. They try to clear. Oilers try to clear. Marion tries to hold. Dumps it in. It hits a kid's skate. Stays in the zone. Foot race. Taves breaks up the play. Now Jacob has it. Jacob clears the zone. Mason on him. Puck's over to Adrian. Adrian loses it on a pass. Now it's back to Taves. Taves to Marion. Marion in the corner. She's got time. She looks up. She goes to the boards to Jacob. It's out. Jacob working on the boards. God, they're pushing and shoving over there. They push too much more. They'll all be in the bench. Comes loose. Here goes Mason. Mason and Adrian. Come on, Mason. Here we go. Mason with some nice speed and stick handling out in front. It's in Adrian's skates. Where's it going to go? Ref blows the whistle on that one. Coley takes a chop at Adrian. Ha. We're going to change the defense, keep the offense. So, ladies head to the bench for a break. Thomas and Cade on defense. Jacob for the faceoff. Jacob trying to get it back to Cade. Ends up doing it indirectly. Cade with a shot over the net. Jacob behind the net. Oh, nice stick handling on Jacob's part. He tries to bring it up. We got a dog pile. Oilers come away with it. Mason's on them. Trying to clear. They do. Adrian breaking up the foot race. Thomas breaking up the puck. Nice back checking on Adrian's part. Nobody watching the back door, but the Oilers whiff. Here comes Mason. Mason on his own. He stalls, holds, does a good job letting his team catch up. Thomas working on the boards, pushing and shoving, not letting the guy by. Way to go, Thomas. Cleared up. Here's see if Soren can get a hold of it. Oilers managed to catch it. Looks like we're going to have a penalty, I assume, on an Oiler. He blew the whistle when the Oilers had the puck. Yep. 97 on the Oilers to the send bin. We'll see what he calls. Don't know what the heck that hand signal is. Anybody at home watching, whatever that hand signal is, 97th, the Oilers gets a minute and a half in the penalty box. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. We have Oilers 3, North Stars 5, and here we go. Puck comes around. Marion tries to handle it, and it goes past her skates. She's going to go back and get it. She's looking up. Pitches up to Charlie. Past him. Oilers come back. That's an offsides. We'll have a face-off outside the zone. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. We got a minute and 12 seconds left of a North Star power play. Here we go. They're going to bring the face-off to midfield. All right, aiming to take it. Oilers come away with it. Soren chasing. Ladies on defense. Taves, Charlie, and Soren break that up. It goes in the corner where Taves has got the Oiler wrapped up. Soren comes free with the puck. Soren's got some room. Brings it to the middle. Out of the zone. Oilers come away with it. Marion's got it under control. She gets it back to Charlie. Charlie trying to bring it around. Now it's loose. Eamon to pick it up. Eamon's got a little room. He looks up. All right, here goes Eamon. He's got some room. Not much help, but he's got some speed too. So here he goes. Eamon doing a great job fighting off the defense. Soren in to help, but Oilers come away with it. Now here comes the Oilers. Thomas on defense. Charlie helping. Charlie breaks up the play. Here's Eamon. Eamon's moving today, man. He is covering some ice. Cade ends up with the puck, trying to get it free. See if Boston's jumping back to help out. Boston now breaks up the play. It's behind the net. Oilers going to get there first. Thomas chasing them. Oh, on a nice save by, looks like Ethan. Oilers have the puck. 97's back on the ice. Boston takes it from him. Boston and Cade working back there. There's Finnegan to help. Finnegan gets it in the corner. Finnegan goes to clear it. Stopped. Boston gets it out. Here goes Boston. Come on, Boston. Yeah, Boston with a nice move, a little dangle. Oh, barely loses control of it. That's going to be a tripping. Come on, boys. Hang on to it, Liam. Oh, woo. Absolute great work by Boston. That's some speed right there. He's tripped up. Unfortunately, he's down. It looks like that's Boston who's down against the boards. This isn't anything you ever want to see. Boston did a heck of a job on that. We was tripped up. We're going to have a power play with the North Stars. All right. Happy to see Boston getting up. Stick tap to Boston on that one. Man, hard work for a power play. Here we go. We got 2.5 minutes left in this game. We got a minute and a half power play. Ladies are going to take the ice on defense. Liam, Jacob, and Finnegan on offense. Let's see if we can do something with this. Oilers calling a timeout. We're going to bring it in and regroup real quick. Logan heading to the bench, feeling as though it's back there. I'm sorry, that's Ethan back there. Doing a heck of a job. Having a quick talk. See what we can do in this power play. We got a minute in this timeout. They're running the penalty. If anybody can get a hold of the ref, Hey, guys, they're running the penalty clock. Okay. Sounds like they're going to reset the penalty clock. But, yeah. We'll get this figured out. It'll probably be a longer delay because we got a little clockwork we're going to have to do before we can drop the puck again. Okay, that ends the timeout. Make sure we reset that penalty. We have 2.5 minutes left in the game, minute and a half of power play. Puck's dropped. Penalty was not reset. We'll see what that means. Ref realized it. Yeah, we'll regroup. We got the penalty reset now. Here we go. Puck's dropped and we're off. Jacob brings it back, but it's in the corner. Taves cannot hold it in. We're going to have an offsides. Face off outside the zone. Puck's dropped. Here we go. Back to Taves. She pushes it up to Liam. Comes back to her. A little bit of a kerfuffle going on there. All right. Jacob giving him heck there. He gets the puck cleared out of the zone. We're going to have an offsides as the Oilers push it back in. We got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in this game. We got 1 minute and 8 seconds left on a North Star power play. We're going to change out the offense. Ladies are staying on defense. We have Adrian, we have Mason, and we have Eamon out there. Puck goes back to Marion. Marion's got a little bit of room and some speed. She's bringing it up. Almost tripped up. Puck comes back. Marion's got it again. She looks up again and pushes it up to Eamon. Eamon and Mason moving. Eamon dumps it in. It's a good call. We got 1 minute and 40 left in this game. We need to be in their zone, and we are. Mason now working. They try to clear the puck. Taves gets there. Adrian helping. Adrian pushing it back. We got some kind of call. I have no idea what that is. We got a penalty against. We got another penalty against the Oilers. We got 1.5 minutes left of this game. We're going to play 30 seconds of it 5-on-3, and we're going to play the rest of it 5-on-4. Power play North Stars. Score is 5-3. On offense, we got Liam, we got Eamon, and we have Adrian. On defense, we got the boys, Thomas and Cade. Oh, my gosh, right out in front of Liam. Liam shoots. Oh, nice kick save from the goalie. Not only does he save it, he stops the puck and swallows it up. So we're going to have another face-off in that zone. Cade and Thomas on defense. We got Liam, Eamon, and Mason on offense. All right, there's Liam in the corner behind the net, staying with it. They try to clear. Cade steps up and brings it back around the net, and Liam chasing it. Liam working to make sure the North Stars don't get an easy clear. It's back to Thomas. Thomas has time, puts it towards the net, stopped by an Oiler. Oiler clears it. That's going to be, I don't know if that'll be an icing. No, ref waves it off. Cade picks it up. Cade, here he's moving. I'm sorry, that's not Cade. That is Soren. Soren's on his horse and moving. Brings it in the zone and is tripped up. Soren goes back to defense. Here we go. Coming around the net, Mason's on him. Mason can't quite stop him. Oilers pass it up. Soren's on him. Soren slows him down. Now he's free. Soren ends up stopping him.
Get on him, get on him.
Puck's loose. There's a shot. It goes the other way. Now here comes Liam. Liam's in the corner working for it. Mason there to help. Here goes Mason. Here we go the other way. Mason and Eamon. 15 seconds left in this game, folks. Here's Mason. Come on, 10 seconds. Here we go. It's an open net. Oilers have the puck. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A beautiful win by the North Stars. There we go. Final score, North Stars 5, Oilers 3. Heck of a win. Really hard work from the boys. Congratulations to all.
Good job, guys. Good job.
The holder got set down. Yeah! They got set down. Yeah! Let's go! It's the harder for 94. You see me laying over there? I laid it. He tried to come back to me and I tripped it with my skate. Yeah! Bro! It's the harder for 94. You make them sit down.
Wait, just let her go in, buddy.